Hello friends, and thank you for joining me once again today. Now Paul, in his letter to the Colossians, chapter 3 verse 2, wrote, "Set your minds and keep them set on what is above, the higher things." Let me begin by asking you, what's your biggest challenge right now? Maybe you're trying to break a bad habit or bringing a new routine into your life, starting something new or turning an old situation around. Maybe it's getting out of depression or trying not to fall into it. But in that verse above, Paul gives us two powerful keys to help us face challenges. Firstly, set your mind in the right direction. And secondly, keep your mind set in the right direction. So set it in the right direction and keep it set there. But setting our minds is the easy part. Keeping it set needs a daily commitment. Because anyone can make a start, but we need perseverance to see it to the end. Hebrews chapter 12 verses 2 and 3 says, "Let us look only to Jesus, the one who began our faith and who makes it perfect. He suffered death on the cross, but he accepted the shame as if it were nothing because of the joy that God put before him. And now he's sitting on the right side of God's throne." Think about Jesus' example. He held on while wicked people were doing evil things to him. So do not get tired and stop trying. Because tiredness can be enough to make us stop trying to reach our goal. And if we're not focused and determined on finishing, we might not restart where we left off. But let me share with you now two Bible verses that help us to set our minds and stay focused. The first one is from 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5, which says, "We take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ." And the second one is Philippians chapter 4, verses 8 and 9. "Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things, and the God of peace will be with you." So why don't you take the opportunity to pray about a challenge that you're facing? Then write yourself an action plan to help you to stay focused on the steps you need to take. And don't forget, write down any advice that God gives you too. Let's pray. We say the Lord's Prayer together. "Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen."